rise and fall and fall and fall and fall of King Jerrod. Maybe I should have just called this how many times King Jerrod has been bodied. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet here. By the way, I already done a video on this guy. It's called Who is King Jerrod? Probably the only video on the entire YouTube that actually put some respect on this guy's name ever. Go check that one out. We're gonna get straight to the point here. Jerrod, the king of Edenia, loved and respected by his people. If you're the king of a freaking realm, you have to be powerful. Edenians have powerful magic. If this guy was anointed the king, clearly he is with the shits and very powerful. Or so you thought. This man ruled over Edenia for many years. Peaceful times, prosperous kingdom. And that's the rise. He was a good king. That's it. But with every rise, there comes a fall, or in this case, many falls. And good God Almighty, people, get your notepads out. Let's start with the comics. King Jerrod, right here, you see a warrior. Not some old wrinkle-up man, in shape, ready to go, as his armor, as his sword. The Lin Kuei approached this man, and he held off the Lin Kuei by himself, taking out a high-ranking member called Ice. Yes, people, Ice. Jerrod had Ice melting in fear at the sight of him. Dude was shook. He didn't want no smoke. But then Shang Tsung, who was disguised as a baby, attacked King Jerrod from behind and one-shotted him. Jerrod is now down and out. Then Shao Kahn comes in and finishes him off. Fall 1. That's his defeat in the comics. And you can see Sindel crying her eyes out there. By the looks of things, he had fire powers and a reflective shield. But yeah, Fall 1. Let's go to that laughable cartoon, The Defenders of the Realms. Jerrod and Kitana are walking around in their garden having fun. Shao Kahn appears and attacks Jerrod from behind. One-shotted again. Fall 2. Of course, this is non-canon, but just a different way of this guy being defeated. As far as the game goes now, the actual canon source, Shao Kahn is responsible for Jerrod's death. Hell, in MK9, he straight up tells you, I annihilated him. Shao Kahn in the lead. Well, you can give the first fall to Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn. Second fall, Shao Kahn. In the game, Shao Kahn. Are we keeping up with the numbers, right? Good. A web series was made called Mortal Kombat Legacy. How does Jerrod fall here? Wait for this one. He is killed by Baraka, his clone. And you might ask, why his clone? Because the real King Jerrod ran and left his family. Wow. Years later, he comes back to tell Kitana as a washed-up old man. Before he gets to tell her that he's her father, he is stabbed in the back by Melina. Fall again. Melina is responsible for his death in Mortal Kombat Legacy. Your boys are handing out more bodies than a cheap prostitute. What is going on? But let's get back to the game. The canon source. Obviously, this is non-canon, but just a different intake. The game. It is set in stone that Jerrod is killed by Shao Kahn for years. Enter Mortal Kombat 11. And it is now revealed in an exchange between Devora and Kitana that Devora was the one that killed King Jerrod. Wow. Fall 5.
You killed Jerrod, Devora?
This one killed many on Shao Kahn's behalf.
On behalf of them, you die.
Jerrod was soft and weak-willed.
You claim to know my father?
This one killed him for Shao Kahn.
Nah, you would think that was enough. You'd think they would leave that guy alone rather than have him looking like freaking Su'al out here. They would stop. Months later, the very same year, Sindel is released and it is now revealed that Sindel is responsible for Jerrod's death. Wow. Your boy is freaking free out here. I mean, what is this? I tell you what, people, you want credibility, holla at King Jerrod. Pay him $30 to lay down. Because apparently after you beat King Jerrod, you gain credibility. What is this? Is this guy a member of the Armed Black Ops or is he Suhao 2.0? At this point, this man has been washed, rinsed, and put out to dry, dragged off the line, put back in the dirt, then dug up again and thrown in a skip. What gives? Enough is enough. Let that man rest in peace. Here you have a character who's the freaking king of Edenia. Edenians have mad powers. You got people like Rain, Jade with intangibility, teleport, Taven, Dagon, stop time. You know, all these mad powers, and you expect me to believe the king of this realm was a weakling? He couldn't fight? Why would all these powerful people have this guy as their king? Huh? Here you had a guy who had the Lin Kuei shook. Said out of his own mouth he had Shao Kahn shook to take him on one-on-one. And he is now buddied by just about anyone? Looking like Su Hao? Wow, they done that man dirty. Your boy keeps falling off.